Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. This one is going to be a little bit of a different one because I mainly talk about productivity applications, PKM tools, note-taking apps, to-do lists. I review them, but this time I'm going to do an end-of-year review on me, my life, what I'm doing. And one of the reasons I wanted to do that is because I think it is really important to, at the end of the year, just sit down for a couple of minutes and think about whether or not your life is headed in the direction you want. And with this video, I am hoping to give you my thought process and how I approach this end of year or annual review, as you might want to call it, and the planning for the upcoming year. But before we do that, let me just set you down and actually adjust my camera right here. So now you can see me. But the point here is that we want to see whether or not we are headed in a direction. I think the camera is a little bit off, so let's go down here like this to see whether or not you are headed in a direction where you can actually be really happy. And that is the main goal. Like, the main goal isn't to look at your annual review and see, did I actually accomplish everything I wanted to do? Did I accomplish as much as possible? That is not my goal, at least. My goal is to see whether or not I have done things that have made me happier, and whether or not I am actually headed in a direction that in 6 years will actually make me happy, or the fact that I'm happy actually doing this. I don't necessarily just want to work hard for 4 or 5 years and then be happy at the end of it. I want the journey to give me a lot of happiness. That has always been my main goal. And one of the reasons why I ended up thinking like this is that I have had jobs which I've really hated. They paid okay, life was okay, but I really hated the job, and therefore my whole life felt terrible. So I have just decided that I'm going to chase happiness no matter what, and that is what I'm doing. I I think I'm doing every single day, and so that is some of the things I am going to think about. And I started this like YouTube channel, I think it's 1.5 years now. This was my first full year, and when I first started it, it was just for fun. I had a TikTok account as well with many more followers than I have here on YouTube. I think I had around 30K before that profile got banned. I co-founded a clothing brand which I'm no longer a part of. But when I started this YouTube channel, it was mainly because I felt really, really lonely. So I did not have anyone to talk to about like PKM, note-taking apps, productivity apps, mainly notebooks, things like that, because sometimes I cover notebooks like this as well, and I really love this one. But um, I had no one to talk to about those things. So what happened was that I ended up starting this YouTube channel mainly to find someone to talk to and see whether or not there was actually anyone out there willing to watch my videos and discuss with me and things like that. But ever since I first started it, things have changed a little bit. Like, I never thought that I would grow as I did. I never ever thought that I would be able to earn any money from it. I never thought that like this could be quote unquote something. It was just for fun, and it is still like the thing I love doing the most, because not only do I enjoy actually playing around with different productivity apps, I actually love standing in front of a camera and even standing in front of people and talking. I've always enjoyed that. The blend between those two things has actually brought me a lot of happiness, and none of that happiness is sort of, it isn't like connected to how fast I'm growing or how many people watch my videos. So I try to separate those things, but from time to time, I want to think a little bit more strategically around my YouTube channel, and not necessarily just for growth, but I want my content to be better, because there are actually people that sit around and watch my videos to get information on which productivity applications they are going to choose, and also people who just are really interested in productivity and rely a little bit, at least, on watching my YouTube channel to get news and stuff like that, because there aren't too many people on YouTube talking about productivity applications. It isn't that saturated. So I really want my videos to be better. I want them to have a little bit higher of a production value. I want my scripts to be a little bit better. I want to become better in front of the camera, and I think I've done a few of those things since first starting, especially being better in front of camera. Unfortunately, the last month, like December, which is this month, has been a little hard because things got a little hectic. Because in December I wanted to film 31 YouTube videos, and I'm traveling for a few days, so I could not actually film every single day like I do regularly. I had to film many videos every single day in December because I'm away for first for 3 days, then again for a little over a week. So I had to film a lot, and that wasn't perfect. It meant that I had to film a lot of videos, even though I felt a little tired. And the point of filming videos, enough videos for December, isn't necessarily because I just want to get a video out every single day. It is because when I was younger, I, as you may know if you've followed the channel for a while, I struggled badly with mental health, loneliness, things like that. And one of the things that helped me was actually Twitch streamers. And I would watch them and I would discuss with people in the comment section of different Twitch streams. And one of the things that I had a real issue with was that around like Christmas time, none of those were streaming. There wasn't almost no new content. There was maybe one video for the whole like from 23rd of December to New Year's, which really annoyed me because I relied heavily on watching those things in Christmas when I felt really lonely. At times, I wasn't lonely all the time, but at times I felt a little lonely. So it really helped. This was back when I was like 13, 14, 15, 16. And I know that people can feel that. And I know how that feels. And I just wanted, like, if there is one person out there who relies on YouTube videos around productivity to be able to get through the Christmas times, to have a little bit more enjoyment and things like that, I wanted them to have some sort of content they could, some sort of new content they could look at. And I'm not saying that my videos are good enough for people to like rely on them. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying that if someone were to not have anything else to look at, sort of, not anything else in the productivity space to look at, I wanted my videos to be there, and that is really important to me. That will always be really important to me, to be able to help provide some sort of relief for people that feel a little lonely. A lot of us live in small towns. We have very niche interests. And I just wanted that to be a possibility for people. So it has been really hard in December, so my videos may not be the best. I will probably need to do things a little bit differently next year. I will need to start a little bit sooner and try to film more in the weekends when I'm not at work. And I will also probably need to plan out sooner because I am running out of ideas. And also things like a bad internet connection or a app in beta not working completely destroys my plan, and it really stresses me out. So I will need to plan and start earlier. That is one thing I want to keep in mind. When it comes to the production value, that is the one thing I'm really unhappy with. So I was planning to change up my style. back in August, September, from putting out one video every single day to going down to 2 or 3 and spending more times editing. Because right now, when I'm filming almost one video every single day, the editing times are quite low. I don't spend a lot of time actually making it look good or making it look quote unquote perfect. That is not what I'm spending my time on. I'm mainly spending my time on filming and then cutting things. So no in-depth editing, not a lot of B-roll. I don't spend a lot of time on those things. It is not because I don't know how to do it. I work in marketing. I do a lot of like film production stuff for social media, so I am quite familiar, but it is hard to find the time when you're trying to film every single day. So that is the main issue I've had in that department. And what I'm really unhappy with is that when I changed up to, I think it was 2, 3, or 4 videos, I don't quite remember each week, my I tried that for a month, and the amount of subscribers I gained dropped a bit. And what I'm unhappy with is that I actually went back to my old strategy of filming every single day and posting every single day. And why that makes me like really unhappy is because I allowed like a metric like that, like amount of subscribers gained, to decide what I wanted to do. That is the first thing. But the second thing, and probably more important thing, is that I know that in the long run, if I commit to filming better videos, I will gain more views and subscribers and things like that, and the community will grow bigger. But if I am always like going to go back on my strategy if it doesn't work out the first month, I think I have a huge issue. And that is something I can't fix like right away. I can't fix that by saying to myself, I won't do that again, because the issue lies up here. So I will need to spend much more time actually working on that. And that is something I have noted for myself, that I will need to keep on working on that. But in general, like things have gone up. They might have gone down for a little bit, but in general, things have gone up this year. So I got into the YouTube Partner Program back in, I think it was March. Since then, I have earned around 1,100 USD just on YouTube, maybe a little less, I think. Uh, I think it is a little less just on YouTube. I think it is 700 with sponsorships, which I am changing my strategy on as well. I want to do less sponsorships, or actually don't want to do any sponsorships with note-taking apps and productivity apps that I would otherwise cover in my channel. But on the other hand, like a PDF reader, for example, which I will never cover, I will do sponsorships with. So I'm changing my strategy there as well. But around 300 for that. I did one sort of Anytype course, a live course, one-on-one course, and I earned around 150 USD there. But the last, like from, I think it's from July, my the money I gained from YouTube Partner Program increased by around 20 USD, and I also started posting more regularly on Medium, which has gained me a lot. Like last month, I gained 150 USD, which to me is wild that you can earn that money just by writing about productivity apps, but you can. The month before that, it was around 85 USD, so I'm really happy with that. And all of the money I'm going to earn is going towards like getting new gear. I am probably going to hire an editor at some point next year, and that is one of my main goals, to um, turn this company that is around my social media into an LLC, which it is called in the US, I think. A little bit of a difference with how companies work, but I think it is the same in the US. It is called an LLC. So do that and also prioritize getting an editor and getting people around me to help me do all of the stuff, because it is getting to a point where it is a little too much with emails, with Medium, with I do TikTok videos in Norwegian, so it is getting much. It is getting a little too much, but in general, I am really happy with where everything is going. And um, why I think that I'm really happy, or why I think that I am really happy, is because even though things have gone up and down, and I've been struggling a little bit, and there have been illness in my family and things like that, uh, and even that my strategy didn't work out, I had issues with my YouTube channel. I, in general, feel really, really happy about the year. I feel like I've done the things I really want to do. There have been ups and downs, but in general, I think it's been a really good year, and I haven't had a good year for a long while now, or at least I haven't felt like I've had a good year for a while now. So I am really happy with the way things are going, with the direction I'm heading in, and I am extremely, extremely thankful for the opportunity to be able to make videos like this, to be able to talk to people, to just the fact that people are actually watching the things I am posting. It feels so weird to see, like, to go into my YouTube Studio app and see like 1000 views, 500 views, 400 views. People are actually sitting down. Like, I had in one day, a couple of weeks ago, I had 72 hours of watch time, and it feels really weird to me that people will sit down and watch my videos for like 72 hours in one day is my watch time. So I am really thankful, and I'm hoping that I can be able to provide more value, more good resources, more good videos as I continue to develop as a content creator, and also as a person. Like, I'm 25 years old. I will be 26 next year. So I still have a lot of things to learn, not only as a content creator, but also as a human. And I'm hoping that I can be able to grow and be able to continue to provide value and positivity, and maybe from time to time help you smile a little bit more. So once again, thank you so much for all of the support. It's meant the world to me. Just the fact that you take time to watch my videos. So I just wanted to thank you at the end of this video for just sticking around watching my YouTube videos. And again, hopefully I will be able to continue to provide value. And before I go, there's one more thing I was really unhappy about. I should have prioritized my podcasts a lot more. And that is something I'm going to do next year. I was able to publish 2 episodes, one with Twos, one with Super Notes, but going into the next year, I will spend much more time on that as well. But that covers it for today's video. Once again, thank you so much for being with me in this journey. And as usual, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching.